Well, we are back, folks. Welcome to Eddy vs Kuma Panda edition. I'm going to practice on Panda instead of Kuma because I like the way Panda looks over Kuma. Kuma's actually like my least favorite character in Tekken. One of my least favorite characters, I think. Like, he's just annoying. I like when he gets beat. Anyway, so Panda's cooler, and we're going to practice against Panda today. And I think in general this match is pretty even. I think Eddy punishes the bear very well, but the bear has very good range, so the matchup could be difficult. So I don't know. I think it's pretty even. I think Eddy does better in punishment, but the bear might do better in range. So yeah. So on that note, we will start. Two, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2 is minus 14. Do that too. Cannot step it. We could do that. So if you know what's coming, backswing blow. If you don't know what's coming, should always tap down back just a second. Not that long, but just enough so if the bear does 2, 1, 3, if you see how fast that kick comes out, and then just punish. So you always want to tap down back after the 2, 1. So you can block and punish that low. You never know when it's coming out. But you always want to tap down back. That's like such an important thing. But if you commit to the down back, if you commit to even tapping the down back, you can't use the backswing. You can't use down back 1+2. So that's the only thing. Then you have to punish the 2, 1, 2. So that's it. So that's the trick to that, and that's that move. L Train, what's up, bro? Yo, so I was at work writing up the. It's funny. I was at work writing up Lars because Lars I think is next. Yes, Lars will be next tomorrow, and as I was writing down the moves of Lars, you went live, and I got a notification on my phone, and I was just like, oh shit, he knows. He knows, he could feel that Lars energy. So I thought that was super cool. And now here you are, you see? So I thought of you today, it was a coincidence in my book, and now here you are. So it all makes sense. Alright, so 1+2, 1+2 is minus 18. It misses Eddy a lot, I guess. If you just hold back or if you don't do anything. There you go. If I step left and block, it seems to block, but it's minus 18 either way. The timing is the same even if it misses. You just neutral hop kick. So if that's what you really want to do as an Eddy player, that would be a good and then let's see what happens if we do the third part. Oh, that would have been cool. That's unfortunate. That doesn't work either. I wonder if there's like an option select. Ah. Yeah, that's not gonna work out too well. So anyway, hold back, and that will whiff, and that'll be that. Then if he just does 1+2 by itself, -11. Yeah, -11. Hunting 1+2. Hunting 1+2. Alright. Oops. So that is -15. So Eddy's down for both kicks launches like everything it is. So at peak range, I guess it's -14. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. So back two misses. There you go. Okay. So maybe not a big damage. I don't know, it's interesting. This is where I wish I had a frame bot. If I only had a frame bot. Alright, we're gonna go with it. Down for both kicks, and we're good. The next move is hunting 3+4, which is his power crush. So now this move makes a crazy noise every time. So this should be -12. It is. But that's if he comes up. Now, I believe he can stay in his stance. I don't know how to do it though. Yo, Connor, what's up, man? So yeah, I don't know if the bear could actually stay in the stance. He's got to, I know he can. Maybe down back. Oh well. Either way, it's -12. Best option, if you're worried about a stance stay, would be standing 4 because it's a mid. Yeah, bears are tough, man. Bears are always tough. Alright, let's go over some of these moves. Ariella, thank you very much for the hosts. Welcome everybody from Ariella's stream. I am just actually starting my stream going over Eddy versus Bear, so anybody that was in my stream, if anybody was in my stream that isn't following Ariella, give her a follow. I hope you're doing good. Alright, so that's a mix-up right there. So if he does 1+2 or 1+2, 1+2, you can't really know. You can't tell the difference. If you try to punish the 1+2 and he does the second one, you're going to get launched. So it's probably always best after the first one to not do anything because it's only -11 anyway. Thank you, I will. Yeah, so it's probably best to just hold back, especially because that second one's gonna whiff, and even if it doesn't whiff and you block it, -18, so just launch him. So yeah, I wouldn't bother with trying to punish the first one, ever. What's up, Lex? Sounds good, sounds good. Have a good night. Thanks again for the host. Do I still work at Gold's Gym? I do still work at Gold's Gym. Alright, we're gonna do... Alright, so the one other move that I'll have space here for will be hunting down forward 2. Oops. So that's actually minus 19. No. Minus 17. Minus 17 on block. Crazy Paco, thanks, man. I believe I'm the best at Eddy too, but I don't always play the best in tournaments, so. I have like a successful win record against Junding and Abel, so that's good. I just have to get further than them in tournaments, and then I'll be undisputed best Eddy. Alright, so that's minus 17, that's good. Now let's put them all together. Let's see what we got. Yikes. Minus 14, too slow. Alright. So yeah, the bear is like a super unsafe character. Except at that range. That range, he's just... It's super tough to punish at that range. But alright, so all those moves feel pretty good to me. So I'm going to move on to the next 5. Alright. Next one will be G-Clef Cannon, an original Tekken classic. Minus 16. And then we have forward 1 plus 2. This is just minus 12. And it looks like it is only just minus 12. So, tracks to the right, tracks to the left. You can go to the right if you step, but I would never ever. Oh, that's like a perfect sidestep needed to beat this move. Oh. Yeah, I would never try to mess with this move. So just punish it, minus 12. It's pretty fast move too. Alright, and that's that. And that is forward 1 plus 2. Double claw. Do I play other games? I do not. I play strictly Tekken and only Tekken. I do play one other game actually. In order to help pay my way, my rent, and put food on the table, is I actually play Flappy Bird at arcades, and I redeem my prizes for money. And that's not a joke. That's serious. That's as serious as Tekken. All right. So down forward 1 2 1 2. Okay, so if you hold back, if you neutral guard, the move is minus 11. Right? Okay. But if you just hold back, the last one will miss. But they're probably not going to do all 4, and a good Panda player will know that if you hold back, the last one's going to miss. So, what you could do, but not do that. So it's not like Jack. Guess you're gonna have to hold back. There you go. Okay. I knew something interrupted that. There you go. So if he does the first one, you have different even timing. It doesn't have to be immediately right after the first. You could like wait a second. See how it hits in both different timings. So you don't have to be that strict. As long as you get that move out, that's your best option against this move. Otherwise, if you just block, it'll be -11. If you hold back, you get the last one to miss. Or what you could do, actually. Oh my goodness. So if he tries for 3, and you backdash immediately, twice, two backdashes immediately will. You can do that too. Alright, so gotta be careful. I saw. So 2 backdashes will get you. God, this controller. Don't die on me now. Don't die on me now, controller. Oh, let me switch sides, because I'm... Alright, so block, backdash, and then you can launch him. Yo, Patzer, what's up, buddy? Back 1+2 doesn't work because you get hit by the claw, but you could just do down back 1+2. So, pick your option, or just hold back. And the last one will miss. Next one is one of his whiff punishing launcher, down forward 2-1. Kind of like an old school twin pistons. Go, -16, back 1+2 on the 3rd hit. The 3rd, yes you can, but you could also down back 1+2 the 3rd, so it doesn't even always pays to use that. Yeah, always pays to beat that. Alright, so we did down forward 2-1. We'll also do down 1+2, which is like his shoulder. It's the same. It's -15 on block, also launch punishable. Wow. There we go. Alright. Good. Alright, let's go over all these moves. Oh boy. No launch. Too slow. Okay, I'm just gonna hold back for now. Good. Everything is launch punishable. No, that's -12. Oh no. Man, it doesn't come out enough. Okay. There we go. Alright, we're good. Ridge him up, thanks for the host. Alright. What's next? Down 3+4, 3+4. Oh, that move? Okay. Alright. So that move puts you at a stun, but it's still minus. It's still negative on block. Doesn't even do a whole lot. It's kind of a weird move. I guess let's see what the hitbox is like on it. So he's like jumping. If you're early on it, you can float him out of the air. Tracks that way. That's a weird move. But anyway, if you block it, it's hard to even block it because it's so short ranged. But if you do block it, you can just launch it for it. Yeah. So that. Why don't I have forward 2 in there? What's the next move? Sit 2. Alright, this move I believe is also launch punishable. Yes, it is. Minus 15 off block. Everything is launch punishable. Right, next one is down back 1, 2. Okay. This is the bear's like 14 frame Punisher, I think, something like that. 12 frame. It's minus 13 on block, but forward 2-3 is probably the best option for this. So yeah, that's your best option for that. Then you have down back 12, 12, 2. That's a big old move. Yeah, this is a pretty good match for Eddy. So that is actually not mine. That is like minus 13. That's about it, huh? No, there's no way of getting around that last hit. So just punish it with forward 2-3 actually. It's like just a good time waster. That's all that's about. I don't know why I don't have this in my book, but it's like a super important move. Bear has, Eddy punishes it really, really good. Forward circle forward 3, always gets that no matter what. No matter what the range is, he will always reach. So, yep, and that has been the same punish since Tekken 5. Eddy's lows have an issue reaching. Panda has good moves to take Eddy out of relax. Well, certain lows like that reach him, so I wouldn't say it's like Eddy's got a lot of good range as well, and Eddy has standing 4, which beats his bear stance. That move destroys his bear stance because he can't get anything going. So I think it's pretty even. Oh, too slow. Yeah, so if that move misses, that's probably your best option. And then if you block it, that's your best option. many Tekkens are there? Because I don't really watch Tekken. This is the this is Tekken 7, the latest, but there's probably like probably close to like 12 Tekkens if you count like all the extra ones that they made. But the most famous ones are really just Tekken 7 plus Tekken Tag 1 and Tekken Tag 2. So 9 Tekkens, 9 really big Tekkens. And then who do I really host a lot? Honestly, I try to just like, I just host my friends or just people. Sometimes I host my friends, sometimes I just host people I don't even know, just to help them get exposed. Oh, that would be the best option, actually, now I'm thinking about it, if he whiffs that, if he whiffs the sit thing. Just wait a second. I waited too soon. I was still too soon on it. That move's nasty. So yeah, just wait and then do quarter circle forward 3. Alright. And I believe forward 2-3 for both of these moves. And that is going to be all of the bear's mids. Alright. Revolution, hybrid, yeah. Tekken Advance, if you count it. We went over this move earlier. 2-1-3. Very important. Every time, like I said, when you see 2-1, you should always duck. Always duck. This is minus 13, and not a lot of characters punish this move. Very important. If the bear player decides to do this move, it's probably not going to be very often. So the one time they do it, you need to be ready for it. It's one of the most damaging 12-frame punishers in the game, actually. Forward 2-3. And it reaches way better than 1+2 would reach, and it does way more damage than 4. So 31 is actually a lot for a 12-frame punisher. Yeah, it's good. It's necessary. It's very necessary. Yeah, it's if you don't time it right, you're gonna get blown up for it. But you know, like everything else with Eddy, if you don't time that right, you're gonna get blown up for it. And yeah. That's honestly the worst, like, cause that's your launch, that's your 15 framer, and if you miss that, you're minus 23. So, yeah, such is life, you know. Unfortunately. Just don't mess it up. That's all you gotta do. Just don't mess it up. Does it wall splat forward 2-3? I don't think it does. Probably not. It should, though. I think it should. Oops. So, the next low that we have to worry about is if he finishes the string. So, thanks, Ring 'em Up, for the host. Yeah, so this move is minus 20 to 21. I would recommend using while standing 1-3. Gives you have more time for that, and you get more damage, and that'll miss sometimes actually. So definitely use while standing 1-3, or you could use while standing 3. That works as well. That's not a bad option either. But holding back. I'm trying to see if sidestep the last hit? Probably not. Yeah, if he pulls the trigger on that, I mean, he's putting himself at risk, but if you try to punish... Actually, that's your best option. Hold back and just punish the second you see that second one. Because you'll backwalk the second hit, and then if he tries for the third low, he's dead. So you just gotta be quick. So that is our best option as Eddy players. Good old Eddy backwalk. Alright, and that's that. But if you do block it, while standing 3, while standing 1-3, either one. Alright, so then he's got the hunting 1-2. So apparently this is -13. But you can't... I don't think you can grab him out of the hunting stance, right? Oh, you can grab him out of the hunting stance. It's just very... So after the block it doesn't work, but you can't low parry it after you block the first. While standing 1-3 won't hit because he's in crouch. So you could just get up and block that. But that would force him to have to get up. If they chose to stay down, it would hit actually. So that's not a... It's actually a pretty viable option. Think about it. It makes them have to get up and block. So they can't keep, you know, sometimes they want to stay in the stance. But if you want guaranteed damage, we're looking at obviously just while standing 4. Otherwise, that doesn't reach, so that's out of the question. I would not recommend punishing with that. It does grab the stance, but you're probably better off just throwing out the crouch grab to grab the stance rather than trying to punish that move with it. So that's that. Next move is hunting 2. So this move they use sometimes. While standing 3 is too slow. This is all the move is only -13, and he could block. Yeah, actually I think he blocks from that stance. Yeah, so he would just block the move. So you don't have to get him to get up. He just sits there. Like a lazy bear he is. -15 for this move. So while standing 2 will punish it. While standing 1 will miss. While standing 3 is too slow. Yeah, so while standing 2 is the punish. Yo, Sil. Thanks, man. Yeah, I only play rank once in a while now. I don't really play online much anymore, but, you know. I appreciate the call out, the shout out. Hopefully I'll see you at a tournament, at an offline tournament. Just writing down while standing 2 for that punish, -15, and then we will move on to the next low. So next low we have this bear party. What's it called? Breaking. It's definitely a pretty used. It's a pretty popular move. Well, thank you. Ozzy Man TV. Ozzy Man TV or Ozzy? I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Alright, so that's probably the best punish for that. Or, if you really want to be fancy, forward neutral 4 would probably be your best option, damage-wise. So yeah. And I don't think you could low parry the second. I think it actually just... just jails you actually. So yeah, while standing 3, or I think even while standing 1-3 will work. No, it will not. So all right. So up forward neutral 4, or while standing 3, guys. In real life, that's cool. What is Eddy's flow combo for that big ass roll across the map? I don't even know how to do that anymore. It used to be like... What is the roll command? That's a good question. No. Down forward 1+2? I don't even know how to do that move. I know what you're talking about. It used to be out of that, but I don't know. I have no idea. So yeah. Otherwise, if you were to do a float combo, you would just do back 3-3, relax 4, and then run up back 2-4. So yeah. So that's that. Yeah, what is I want to see what the patch notes are for this bear and see what the new move is, so I can look at that. I don't think there is a new move. They just changed up back 1+2 to back 1+4. I think this is what I was doing anyway. Yeah, it used to be up back 1+2. Alright, so that's that now. Alright, well that's not much of anything. What do I think about the side step 2 changes, the plus frame, even on block with the mid? I think it's really, really good, is what I think. Eddy side step 2 is really good. Alright, so let's get back to the next move. We're going to go with forward 3+4, so that is that. Forward 3+4 is -23. While standing 1-3 is going to miss, so if you block this, you're going to have to do a perfect punish with up forward neutral 4, which I wouldn't recommend. I would just, for this move, recommend while standing 3. I think that's the easiest. From any range, you block it. It's going to work. So yeah, I'm going to put up while standing 3 for that move. Next low is going to be sit 1. So sit 1 is -15. He's probably going to be in crouch. Oh no, he's not. He is in standing state. So while standing 1-3 is good enough for the punish on this. Just so you know, if you want, while standing 2 will also work, but I would recommend doing the faster one just in case you're a frame late. Alright. Go over these lows real quick. What do I do for fun besides gaming? Right now, there is not much fun. Right now, I'm just trying to get ready for the tour and be the best in Tekken and support myself at the same time. So, but if I had more free time, things that I like to do for fun are like It's kind of funny you asked me this question. Well, I love cooking. I would be in the kitchen more, and I would be like shot in the grocery store, like buying more healthy foods and cooking. I'd probably be like playing a sport. I work out at the gym now, but maybe if I had more time, I would, for fun, I would like, what do you call? I'd play like handball or like a team sport or ice hockey. So I'd do something more like that. That would be a lot of fun, actually. Maybe I get back into Magic the Gathering, play some Magic cards. It's kind of fun. Oh, I could have lost anyone on 3D. And thank you. Although, if I also would enjoy, like if I didn't have to work, I would love to go and travel and play Tekken against like all different people rather than just play these guys in tournaments. I would like to go and visit like other countries and stay there for a while and get to play all the guys in the community. So that would be fun. I do lift. Yeah, I used to like be into bodybuilding, like maybe I got into bodybuilding after I got out of, once I like stopped playing Tekken after Tekken 5, and yeah, I'm like back into it a little bit more now, as much as I can be with what I do here. But I feel it helps keep me healthy, and it helps make me a better Tekken player for sure. Alright, next move, which is very important, probably the most used low by the bears, is down back 2. So now down back 2 is minus 13, which means you can crouch grab. So this is very important because if you catch a down back 2 on block, it's way more scary to the bear player if you crouch grab. Now if they do it from outside, it's not going to work. See? So you have to look at where you are on the screen and see when you're in range of Eddy's hands reaching the bear. So from out here, no. But from in here, yes. Do I work on my fingers? Actually, it's funny you said that. I brought in hand grips into work today. I had the strongest grip in the whole gym. So yes, but I don't work on my fingers at the gym. I just have hand grips outside of the gym. So yeah, so that's the best punish. No, I don't work out my fingers before I play. I rest them before I play. Alright. So that's that. So down 1 plus 3, or down 2 plus 4. And that will be that punish for down back 2. And then you have down back 4. The Hell Sweep. So Hell Sweep is minus 23, so just like the other one, if you do a perfect neutral hop kick, it will work. I wouldn't recommend perfect neutral hop kick in case you're a frame off. But what do I do against back forward 2-1-2? But yeah, I would use while standing 1-3 to punish Panda's down back 4. What's back forward 2-1-2? You mean 2-1-2? 2-1-2. It's just 2-1-2. I was saying, just punish it with back 2-4. Or if you think it's coming, then down back 1 plus 2 it. Yo, Big Core, what up, bro? Thanks for all your funny memes that you post on Instagram. I appreciate a lot of them, man. And you're welcome. I'm glad to put out this content and help people out, as well as practice you know, my muscle memory for when I go to Thailand next month. So appreciate the kind words, my friend. Deviljins 212. Oh, you sidestep right on the third hit. That's what you could do. Sidestep right. So so let's just go over these last two lows, and then we'll get into the high strings. Yeah, punish this with wall standing 1-3. Punish that with the crouch grab. You can kind of see that hell sweep. She really swings that leg around slow. So it's reactable. How do you win the game? I'm clueless. Oh, I'm actually just in practice mode. I'm not even fighting. Rig 'em up. Have you seen Tekken before, or is this the first stream that you're watching? If this is the first stream of video games that you're watching, that'd be very cool. Hunting down forward 1-1. So hunting down forward 1-1 is a mid high. You can duck under that. Bear also has just while standing 1-1 as well, which you could as well duck under. Yes. And it looks like I missed another move that's punishable, which I just did. While standing 2. So that move is going to be minus... Looks like minus 12. So while standing 2 is minus 12, like many while standing 2s. So yeah, so that's that. Ah, I see. This is the first. So this is not really what. Okay, so yeah, this is the game of Tekken, right? But I'm not actually fighting in a match. I'm just like practicing against a dummy. So I'm learning and practicing the. I'm learning and practicing like the timing and each move, how to fight this character. So I'll show you if you stick around. I'll show you. I'll play a game before I get off, just to give you an idea. So we got while standing 1-1, and we got hunting down forward 1-1, and now there's also forward 2-1. So forward 2-1 you could duck as well. If you block the first, you could duck the second. And that's that. And then there's also down forward 2. Have fun, good studying. Thank you very much, and thank you for all your input and activity in the chat. Have a good night. Alright, so yes, this one is pretty telegraphed. There we go. These are pretty fluent for the most part. And that is the end of the high strings that the bear has. I just want to go through a couple more moves because I think I might have missed something. Yeah, so we got a Power Crush. We got some other moves here that I failed to put on the list. Forward 2, 3. This is minus 15. This is another Power Crush. I said minus 15. Minus 13. So let's punish this with forward 2, 3. Yep, Howling Bear. Alright, so this one you can duck the second hit of Howling Bear. If you block the third, it is jab punishable. So that's what we want to do with that move. Bear Flail Kick. This move is punishable at least minus 19, so best option for this would probably be quarter circle forward 3. Down forward both kicks works too, but it seems like it puts you in like a set position if you block it. It's like an exact pushback every time. So I get either one would work. If you get hit by this move, just gives you like a nosebleed. So that's that. You got this high launching kick, which is also launch punishable. And then, what else does he have here? Deadly Claw. This might be. You can sidewalk it. 1, 2, 3, and you're into his back. Probably left would be a better option too. Then you get to the back. You used to be able to low parry this move back in the older Tekkens, but I guess they've changed that. Alright, so we'll go over these moves once more. Most of them are launch punishable. Interrupt him if you see that. Oh. Oh, gotta go. I didn't even see that you had to go. Alright, you're probably gone by now, but you're welcome. See you at the gym. If you're still there, then you're welcome for teaching. Alright. Damn, I'm just getting blasted by unblockable. It's just back through 3. Yeah, back through 3 is your best bet. You see the unblockable. Wow, that was so far. So, I take it back. You should probably punish. Man, I missed that duck. I really wanted to duck that. Should definitely punish that with quarter circle forward 3, seeing that it could really send him far back. In if you, there we go. If you punish with down forward 3 plus 4, he could be really far away, which combo might miss. So yeah, so this will bring you closer, give you a better chance at hitting a full combo against the bear. Alright, so yeah, so we're a little bit out of order here for this character. I guess rolling bear. This is what was asked earlier. Okay. So that could be a good option too, forward both kicks. That might be a good one, but probably is better. There we go. So if you got to take a couple backdashes, it seems like, and this move will be more safe, more punishable. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Interesting. I don't know how the frame data changes. That's really weird. So yeah, back 3-3 might be your best bet, or forward both kicks, whichever one you want to use. I think you're safe with either one. Coco Star, how are you? Hope you're having a good night. Let's continue down here. Flailing bear. Looks like this move is safe. If they were to get up and block, so we'll just continue on from this. Bear skip. Okay, this is a jumping low that the bear has. The bear is actually standing up, so you can probably max damage you'll get is from while standing 1-3. Otherwise, you can just use while standing 2. It's at least minus 15. Yes, so that's that. It's going to be hard to mix up the lows with the mids, but we'll do. I think you could react to that. So, Hornet Sweep. Let's see what this is. Alright, this looks pretty safe to me. I don't think that move is used too often. I don't see it. Alright, so this move is punishable. Minus 13 if I remember correctly. Oh no, minus 14. It is launch punishable. So that is a nerf from Tekken 5. I don't know why I'm still going by Tekken 5 frame data, but it's okay. Anyway, launch this if you block it. There you go. And if he only does, what is that, up forward 3-4. If he just does up forward 3-4, then it will be jab punishable, not 12. So jab punishable if he just does up forward 3-4. Alright, so he gets up pretty quick from this, which basically makes this move safe. I mean, if he does anything after he gets up, you're gonna hit him, but this move is safe. This move is safe as well. Steppable to the left, to the right, and to the left. So yes, if you can, sidestep it. Don't be afraid of it. If they want to throw it out over and over again, if you see like a pattern, because I feel like I've seen that move get thrown out multiple times in a row by bear players. So it's pretty easy to step. Alright, that move is safe. We went over this earlier. We said this is minus 19. Anger hook. Safe. Salmon Hunter is a low. I don't know what this is on block actually. Safe on block. Minus 11, but if you can, it's very seeable. So try and low parry it on reaction. So we'll leave that in with the mids as well. This is minus 14, the Grizz Claws. No, not 15, just 14. Alright, so let's see if we can go over all of these moves, even the lows mixed in there. That'll be good practice. Yikes. Oh god. Alright, I got it. No. No, I'm dead. I just like to look at that unblockable. I think these moves are finished. There's a couple more lows. There we go. Yeah, so those lows are pretty reactable too. And if you happen to block the Salmon Hunter, you could just punish him while standing 4. So, those are those moves. Whoops. Then he has this move, which is also launch punishable. I don't know how launch punishable it is. Not that launch punishable. At least minus 15. And that could be mixed up with this one. So if you just stay up and then go down slowly, you can see the low coming. Otherwise, just stay up and block the mid. There is really no mix-up here. A lot of Panda's lows are reactable. So you have time to go down and block the low. There you go. Alright, so there you have it. Could be tricky if you're not paying attention, but you know, it's definitely doable. See that? The best option to do after that is just 4. Just to keep the bear out. So we went over this earlier. We said we ducked that move. goodness. That move is super safe, but you can probably step it. Wow. You could sidestep right and then back 1+2 if you really wanted to get away from it. So, or just, what I'm doing is fuzzy ducking the 1-1 and then back 1+2. So the high comes out faster. So if you go down and then come back up, come back up and hit back 1+2 fast enough. If you're fast. So it's kind of a risky thing to do, but like, you know, you only live once, man. You gotta go. You gotta go for the glory in this game. Relax will work. Good call. But what happens if he does the second hit? You're gonna get hit if you try to go into relax. That's the problem. So the fuzzy duck is better to beat both options. You don't have to commit to the back 1+2. That's just if you want to maximize your damage. And just to show that there is an option out of both. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the story with those two moves. We said While Rising 2 earlier was -12. So that's that. This move is safe, so it's a homing move as well, I believe. Yeah. If he does that, that's launch punishable, just like if he does the 1+2, 1+2, 1+2, it's basically just the second, third part without the first part. Right. He has this. He has 2 punches into a high, similar to Jack. He does that. If you hold back, I don't know. If you hold back at a certain range, it will miss, and then you can counter hit. But it's almost like you almost put yourself kind of a crazy mix-up. Well, or you could just duck. There's really no wrong answer, I guess, for that. If he does the mid, you can do down back 1+2. Or back 1+2. It's safe on block. And if he does the low, both of those will miss. And if you block it, it is safe on block. So that is a free mix-up that he gets, or she gets. Hammer rush high. You can get around these as well. If he goes the high, I guess you will get hit by the backswing blow. If he does the mid, you can do that. Or if he does the mid, that will hit. So the mid will hit. Your backswing blow will hit the mid, and the high will clip him. The low, of course, will probably beat the mid. Will not if you do it after the third punch. 1, 2, 3, go. And then if you wait too long, though, the low will catch it. But if you wait, you do it right after the third punch, you'll beat the low as well. So let's try one more time. If he does the high, I think you might. High is the only thing that beats. Yeah, the high will be the only one that beats. The high's the only one that beats the backswing blow after blocking the third punch. Alright. Then he has windmill punch, which is a high at the end. If he chooses to while crouching down forward, 1, 2, 1. Okay. So if he chooses to not finish it, it's safe. It's minus 10 or 11. So that's if he chooses to not finish it. You could low parry the second hit on hit. Low parry the second hit on hit on one of the lows with the low second. I guess you can. I don't know what. You have to tell me which move you're talking about, though. Yes, so we'll go back to here. So these moves, these swinging punches, you could you could back 1+2 away from these. But again, down back 1+2 is probably your best bet for like all of his swinging punch strings. This is safe also, so be ready to low parry this. Because it's a safe low, and he has it from his wall standing. It's like 2. Full crouch down forward 2, excuse me. Then he's got this, just this forward roll. Does nothing. Forward roll into 1. Into the high. And then there's forward roll into the mid, which is launch punishable. There's forward roll into the low. This low is actually really good. And there will be nothing that actually can float him. So I would say your best bet after blocking this low is just while standing 3. Yeah, no, I'm trying to crouch cancel and back 3-3 him, but that's not realistic at all. So that is that. And then the other move he has from the roll is the floppy. So and that is very safe as well. Now if you block that roll, this would be your best option. So you gotta look and see what angle you block it at. If he's a side angle like that, this is pretty much all you're gonna get. Sometimes I guess it will miss. That's 39 if you just do that without the tailspin. But that would be ideal, but unfortunately the bear's hitbox doesn't stand for that. Yeah. So your best bet on a combo like this would probably just be that. Bravo launcher after that spinning. I don't think so. Let's see what else he has from this roll. No, but they can go into hunting and then do a launcher. So how do they go with the hunting here? Hunting, so forward roll. So they could do like something like that, or something like that. So that's the fastest launcher that they could have off of the forward roll. Something like that. You should be able to block that spin at all ranges. It's just the it's safe at far ranges. You can't really punish it. That might be the best option. My goodness. Yeah, if you could see that coming. And if he doesn't hold back, another one's guaranteed. If the might be confused with might be confusing it with the one from the unblockable. Down 3-4. I don't know. I did the unblockable one earlier, and that seemed to be as long as you know as long as you don't stand in his face when he does it, you can just hold back and block it. Salmon swipe is the only move we didn't go over. Puts you in crouch, and it is safe on block. Unless it's -10. No. Safe on block. And it's all his bear things. A bear 10-hit combo. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you just hold back, you try to punish that low too, you'll get hit. Study your 10-hit combos, folks. You never know. 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. Oh, less. It's a high. Nice. So that looks like that will be all of the moves now that you are responsible for to punish and duck. My general approach when fighting the bear. Bear's got some stubby ass legs, so be careful when using relax 4-3. That will happen if you try to combo. So if you use this move, I would just do while standing 3 after that and avoid the while standing 4. So what I'm saying is don't do that into that, because that's probably going to miss. Always on the bear. Stick to just doing that, and then that will hit. Back 1-4-3 does a 4. That depends on, like, I guess where you are. That depends what move they're doing sometimes. If you just do forward 4, 3 plus 4 even, that will connect as well. I don't know. So, yeah, there's some moves that are going to be very fishy. Even this. You don't get a combo off of this against the bear. It's unfortunate. There's a lot of things that are unfortunate with this matchup. Combo off of that doesn't exist. I should get very lucky right there. I was very lucky. Interesting. Huh. Never mind. Looks like combos do exist off this move. Alright, so we're good. It was just bad luck the first one. But yeah. Like I said, always duck after you see After you see the 2-1, you always want to duck. Make sure you punish that move. That's very, very good to punish with while standing 1-3, not with while standing 3. Otherwise, I think standing 4 is very good against the bear. Yeah, this stance, anything he has from this stance, and especially when they jump at you, Eddy's standing 4 is going to be like a very, very good tool to beat this stance. So, I would use that wisely. My friends, use it very wisely. So that is everything with the bear on how to punish, block, and duck. If you have any questions on this matchup, please check out my YouTube channel and you can review any of these things over again. I am more than halfway done with my series. We are well on our way to getting all characters covered before Globals. So if you haven't checked out your character yet, please do so. I will be back tomorrow night. Actually, I'll be back tomorrow afternoon because the Bud Light tournament is in the evening. So I'll be competing in the Bud Light tournament. It'll be the final one. I think I have to get first place in order to make it. Yeah, so it'll be cool. I will probably stream tomorrow during the afternoon before the Bud Light tournament. Frame data on Lars, and that is all. So everybody have a good night. Thank you all for watching. Hope you learned something, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you guys tomorrow. See you guys. Have a good night.